So thank you for your efforts with last week's homework, which was question 4 of the iMedia, the 27 January R081 paper. For this question, we get given lots of pictures, some weird, some wonderful. And we need to work out which ones we're going to use for a special front cover, not just a normal cover, it's exciting, for the first edition of the magazine. You've been asked to create a mood board, one of your pre-production documents, to show to a production meeting. So that is your target audience, who's going to watch who's going to look at your mood board, where the layout of the front cover is being discussed. You need to choose 6 images to create the mood board. You don't need to draw them. You just need to say which ones you're going to use and where you're going to put them. And there are 12 marks, dead easy marks here. So let's have a look at the mark scheme. First of all, are your images relevant? So which ones are relevant? Well, there should be a list on here. No, I don't think it says which ones are, so let's go through and see. And then it's all about your justifications. What do we mean by justifications? We'll come back to in a moment. So it's for a front cover, first edition, for BG style. So let's see, a woman with a bag. Well, arguably it's to do with style, possibly. I'll put a question mark. Images of men. Well, it's aimed at teenagers, isn't it? So, probably not. A dance logo. Probably not. Music waves. Probably not. Sketches of women, possibly. A young girl, if it's within the target audience. We're open. Probably not. An older man, definitely not. Just looks creepy. Young women, yes, probably. Doesn't seem to want to draw anymore. So maybe I'll just circle the ones that I think would be more suitable. So we've got the young women one. Don't think it's got anything to do with Christmas. You get the idea. So you have to say which ones you want, but it's way more important that you give annotations. So things like, is it suitable text? Is the font suitable? Are the images showing things that you'd expect to see? And your annotations must justify your decisions. For example, I would not draw them. You've got the space here. I would just put the numbers and then annotate with lines showing what it would look like. Here we go. So moving on to a physical mood board. So a physical mood board is just one that is on paper or cardboard rather than on a computer. There are some things that you can have on a physical mood board that you can't have on a computer screen, such as fabrics or textures. You can also have text and tiles and annotations and explanations and colour, but you're not allowed to have anything interactive or digital like sound or video because it's physical. It's going to be printed or put together on something that you can touch. Here we go. So the physical mood board needs to be sent to a number of other people in the production team. Identify one piece of hardware that can be used to convert the physical mood board. Remember, the physical mood board means like a display board or a piece of paper that you've drawn yourself and put together. How can you make it into a digital version? So you could either use a scanner or a digital camera. It says do not accept a photocopier, as we don't want to make a physical copy of it. We want to make a digital copy of it. So it's the scanner part of the photocopier that would work. Makes sense. So we aren't allowed to say smartphone for similar reasons, because it's the digital camera aspect of your smartphone that would be used. So we've just got to be careful with that. So your homework this week is to do the same kind of thing, but with question 5. Make sure, please, that you write your answers in blue and you leave that space so that you can make some notes so that you can correct them next week. Thank you very much.